Alright y'all, it's time for another video. This language thing is weird, you know. I would prefer to not get comments than get dumbass comments, dumb fuck comments about fucking language and shit. Like some bruh, is his name in Russian script? I can't read it, it's whatever. There's some bruh's out here in my comments, he's saying some bullshit about, oh, you wouldn't not be swearing if you're driving at 300 kph. Yeah, you're damn right. I would probably be swearing, but I'm not desensitized to driving at speed. Like, hello? I'm not desensitized to driving formula cars. I haven't gone through the junior categories or any of that. I'm not a professional racer. I'm not a licensed racing driver. So yeah, I would probably be cussing up a storm because I'm a fucking civilian. Hello? Fucking dumbass comments that come my way. I'm a fucking civilian, bro. Like, civilians do not know how to drive fucking cars with downforce. You have to practice for that. You have to desensitize yourself to the speed to do that, because you're going into corners faster than you think you're able to. So yeah, I wouldn't be composed at 300 kph, but it's not my job. If it was my job to drive fucking fast, I'd probably be composed after a few outings driving at that speed. Okay, now I'm composed, I can handle this. That's adaptability of humans. You will adapt to whatever environment you're in. So that's a bullshit. And it's bullshit as well because if you look at the Indy 500 or Le Mans 24 Hours, of course there's cussing that takes place, but you do get clean radio. They're able to play clean radio. They're able to play live radio. Drivers get fined if they cuss on the radio, on the broadcast. Yeah, they get fined. Team principal AJ Foyt get fined if he cuss on. So it's all by the by. Why are people so defensive all of a sudden when the F1 drivers get told to not swear on the broadcast? Lamar, I watched the whole 24 hours. I did not hear one radio message getting censored. Now, sure, I might have missed one or two here, but with really clutching at straws there. It was a whole 24-hour broadcast. It's not like when they connected to an amateur driver in the GT car, amateur drivers cussing up a storm or anything. None of that was happening. The hypercar battle was heated. I didn't hear any cussing on the radio. You really have to sift through all that film to find an instance where it happened, where they broadcast the thing. They can put out live radio on these things because people are expected not to swear. Why all of a sudden must the F1 drivers be given this special treatment? Oh, just let them cuss, bro. It gets bleeped and I have to... Like, what? There's children watching, man. This daytime television. There's children watching. It's daytime television. It's on the sports channels. I would understand if it was a fucking movie or something. Maybe F1 is a fucking movie. But it's not that. It's a sports. They don't mic up the referees in the Premier League because the players cussing too much. Directly at the referee, no less. You can mic up the referees in a rugby game to the whole stadium. Why is that? Because the players are expected not to cuss around the referee, and players in general just don't cuss on the rugby field. And so the broadcast has reliability that there's not going to be wild things said on the mic when it's hot. No, I mean the mental space you have to get in to partake in a rugby test match. Like, If there's any space, you're probably going to be cussing in. There's going to be a rugby test, but it doesn't happen. If there's any motorsports race you're going to be cussing in, there's probably going to be the Indy 500. You're doing 230, 40 miles per hour. Give a fuck about your 300 kph. Give a fuck about that. Oh, but the drivers are composed enough while rubbing wheels at 230, 40 miles per hour, and there's no expletives on the radio. So it's really a bit of a muchness, this whole thing. It's honestly just too much of a muchness. Yes, the F1 drivers are being policed. The whole space of F1 is being policed. Y'all been cussing too much. Got too comfortable with the Drive to Survive crowd coming in and all of that. That's not what's being sold here. You have to go, this thing has to go out to broadcasters. You see, people are falling for cults of personality this way and that way. I'm not interested about that. I'm loyal to F1. I'm not loyal to any of these drivers. The man them comments on the Fraud Stappen vs. Ben 10 video saying, oh, you're not that smart. I'm not trying to sound smart. Like, hello? I'm not trying to sound smart. I'm posting unscripted, unedited videos, bro safe. I'm not even like sneaking in a vanity edit or some shit. I'm not trying to sound smart, mate. There's no need to. Why would I have to do that? You see, it's funny. I cuss on this channel. People want to come to my channel and say, oh, he should stop cussing on that channel. They don't even come to the channel. They say it on other channels. Oh, he should stop cussing on that channel. And then they go and defend the F1 drivers cussing on the broadcast that's going out to 1 billion people, whether they're streaming it illegally or legally. It's going out to 1 billion plus people. Oh, let Fraud Stappen cuss on the broadcast. Get a grip, man. Get a fucking grip. There's an energy, you know, when I talk about decorum and shit, there's an energy that's set with how people speak in a space and about a space. This is why people don't like me cussing about the F1, but they don't mind the F1 drivers cussing about it. There's an energy that's set with the language, pending how you speak in these places and about these topics. There's an energy. And now Ben 10's doing his job. He's managing the energy of the space, and oh, people don't like it all of a sudden. Why? Why? If Fraud Stappen wants to cut, he can cuss, but you're gonna get fined. That's all by the by. That's what happens in just about anywhere else. Or the F1 driver is not professional all of a sudden or some shit. I don't know. Whatever bullshit people gonna at me with next. Jeez, man. People fall for cults of personality. Fraud Stappen all of a sudden, oh, I want to cuss on the radio. And now the whole fucking world is out here trying to defend him. Like, no, man. Don't let the great Sir Lewis Hamilton put a battery in your back over this shit. There's not a censorship issue. No one's being censored. You can still say the car is handling poorly, inadequately, badly. This is wrong, that's wrong. You can still describe the car as shit using various other language. You can still describe another driver's lack of driving ability. There's adjectives you can use for this thing. But oh no, the cults of personality, the two biggest cults of personality in the sport, decided to speak all of a sudden. All the mandim who think that they're immune to this shit. All the mandim suddenly come out, and it's useful That they get to get on Ben 10 over something, even though Ben 10's right on this issue. How is it that the junior, they're not really junior categories, but well, F1 is supposed to be the top of the top. How is it that the junior categories have a harder policy on language than F1? People have to pay fines for this shit. The fine just been introduced in F1. People up in arms about it. The fine never had to be introduced because it went without saying. Well, it never had to be a rule because Bernie ran the ship tight. Don't cuss on the broadcast. Yes, we get it. You're human. Things might get heated. Things might get emotional. Words might slip out. But try not to cuss on the broadcast. That's a given. You're on broadcast, man. Daytime television. I don't understand if it's late night, whatever bullshit. You can run uncensored F1 on late night TV. Whereas it doesn't run on late night TV. It's a madness, man. It's a madness. How do people get upset when YouTube channels are cussing, but not when the F1 drivers are cussing on broadcast? Fuck off with that shit, man. Y'all are not real. Some of the men them on this internet show are genuinely not real, bro. Man wants to say I'm not smart. I ain't trying to be smart. I do not have to fashion myself as an intellectual. I'm talking about fucking F1, this dumbass Coliseum game. Let's just get out of here, man. It's the chariot races at the Coliseum. Why do you have to be an intellectual to talk about? Excuse me? Excuse me? I don't have genius IQ anyway. Why do I have to sound like a genius? It's madness. It's all mad to me. It's all balmy, but whatever, man. What the fuck ever. That should be the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Peace.